Hello students, good morning. Now last class we discussed about symmetric matrix, skew symmetric matrix, their definitions. Okay. Now we are going to solve an example based on this topic. The question is express the matrix B, which is a 3 by 3 matrix, as a sum of symmetric matrix and skew symmetric matrix. So you have to split this matrix into two matrices, and one has to be a symmetric matrix and another has to be a skew symmetric matrix, and their addition must give me back the matrix B. So as I said, sum of two matrices, I have taken one as P and one as Q, where P is a symmetric matrix and Q is a skew-symmetric matrix. So there are methods to find. The formulas we have to remember is this one. For P, half B plus B transpose, and for Q, half B minus B transpose. Transpose we already discussed how to find. So this is the matrix B. The transpose of B is rows becomes columns and columns become rows. So here first row of matrix B is 2 minus 2 minus 4. So the first column will become 2 minus 2 minus 4. And the second row of the matrix B is minus 1, 3 and 4. Minus 1, 3 and 4. Then the third row of matrix B is 1 minus 2 minus 3. So 1 minus 2 and minus 3. So that's how you got the matrix B transpose here. As I said, P definition is half B plus B transpose. So here I have taken P as half B plus B transpose, that is half into, this is the B matrix which is given, and just we got the B transpose matrix as this one, 2 minus 1, 1. Now if I add them, because there is a addition symbol here, so how do you get the element here? Here this 2 and here this 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Then my next element is minus 2 minus 1, which is minus 3. Minus 1 plus 4 is again minus 3. Minus 1 minus 2 is again minus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. I am adding the corresponding numbers. We already learned how to add the numbers. 4 minus 2 is 2. 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Minus 2 plus 4 is 2. Minus 3 minus 3 is minus 6. Okay, so this is the sum of B matrix and B transpose matrix. If I add them, I got this matrix. Now this one is, I have to divide this each and every element of this matrix with half. So 4 by 2 is 2. Minus 3 by 2 is minus 3 upon 2. Then again minus 3 upon 2. Here also minus 3 upon 2. This is 6 by 2 is 3. 2 by 2 is 1. Again minus 3 upon 2. And 2 by 2 is 1. Minus 6 by 2 is minus 3. If you observe the matrix, this one, this is the final matrix of P. This is a symmetric matrix. If you interchange transpose of this matrix, if you take the transpose of this matrix, you will get the same matrix. That's what the definition of symmetric matrix says. Now when I comes to Q matrix, the definition of Q is half B minus B transpose. So I have taken half here. B matrix is given, and a B transpose matrix we got it as this way. Now what you have to do is, this matrix must be subtracted with this matrix. So be careful, subtraction, negative sign. 2 minus 2 is 0. Then minus 2 minus 1, minus of minus 1 is plus 1, so it will be minus 1. Minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5. Then minus 1 minus of minus 2, it will be plus 1. Then 3 minus 3 is 0. 4 minus of minus 2 is 6. 1 minus of minus 4 is 5. Minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6. And minus 3 minus of minus 3, so it will be a 0. So if we observe this matrix, So here I have to divide this matrix with 1 by 2 because 1 by 2 is multiple. So 0 upon this will be 0 upon 1 by 2 is 0, minus 1 upon, I have to multiply with 1 by 2, so minus 1 upon 1 by 2 is minus 1 upon 2, so minus 5 into 1 by 2 is minus 5 by 2, 1 upon this is 1 by 2, then this will be 0, this will be 3, so 5 into 1 by 2 is 5 upon 2, minus 6 upon into 1 by 2 is minus 3, then this will be a 0. Now if you observe this matrix carefully, this is a skew symmetric matrix. Rows and columns will be interchanged with negative signs. So skew symmetric matrix definition is, we already studied, A transpose equals to minus A. Okay, so we got P as symmetric matrix and Q as skew symmetric matrix. So now after getting the matrix P and Q, let me add P plus Q. So matrix P is given by this one after multiplying with 1 by 2. Then matrix Q is given by this one after multiplying with 1 by 2. As I said, you have to add them. So after adding these two matrices, you have to go back to here. So I got P plus Q here. This is matrix P. If you observe that this matrix, as we discussed, it is a symmetric matrix, clearly shows. And this is the matrix Q. If I observe this one, this is a skew symmetric matrix. Now if I add these two matrices, 2 plus 0 is 2, minus 3 by 2, minus 1 by 2 is minus 4 by 2, which is minus 2. Then minus 3 by 2, minus 5 by 2 is minus 8 by 2, which is minus 4. Minus 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is minus 2 by 2, which is minus 1. 3 plus 0 is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. Minus 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2. Minus 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2 is 2 by 2, which is 1. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Minus 3 plus 0 is minus 3. If you observe this matrix, it is same as the given matrix B. So therefore P plus Q, I am getting back to the matrix B. So hence I split the matrix B into sum of two matrices here. This is matrix P. I express this as a sum of two matrices, out of which first matrix is a symmetric matrix and the second matrix is a skew symmetric matrix. So this is the entire question. Now what you have to do is exercise 3.3. All the questions you can solve now. Write out if any questions are doubt and let me know. So only 2 students have sent me the homework which they have done, or they are asking the doubts. Other students, maybe they have no doubt or they are not solving any exercise questions. I repeat, please go through all the exercise questions carefully and solve them. If any doubt, let me know. Thank you.